Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I want to show you guys how to prep for Dawntrail with your Bicolor gemstones. So Bicolor gemstones, also known as bisexual gemstones from a certain Hrothgar YouTuber, are currency that you get through fates. Now in the Travels tab under Shared Fates, as you retrieve the data, you'll see the 6 zones attached to the expansion. One was from Shadowbringers before, endwalker, and most likely is going to be returning for Dawntrail. So each section will have ranks of 1, 2, and 3. 1 being the default, 3 being the max. You had to do 6 fates to get to rank 2, and then 60 fates to get rank 3. Okay, so once you get gold, you get 14, and I think silver, I think it's 12 or 9, I don't remember, and then bronze you get even less. So in the city-states, Charlayan and Rezidhan, you have the Gemstone Trader. I think the ones in Rezidhan and Charlayan are not available until you get all the fates completed. But here you'll get exclusive items from these vendors, but most importantly, monster drops. This was to alleviate the issue of killing the mobs in the open world. So usually, back in Shadowbringers, I think it was 1 per material, but in Dawntrail it's 2 gemstones per material. So by getting yourself 1,000 early before the next expansion, you guys can get some loot from these vendors as you go through the story. Okay. Also, hopefully they'll add in another exclusive mount for these Bicolor gemstone vouchers, which requires 100, but you need a crap ton of these just to get the mount itself, but mostly people just bought the vouchers off the market board or ended up buying the mount outright. So there's 2 ways of doing Bicolor gemstone farming. Number 1, using a level 90 battle job. Ultima, Thule, and Elpis are your best places because sinking down to those fates will give you your full toolkit. If you're using tank or healer, use your chocobo for extra DPS, and if you're using a DPS, make sure you have it on healer. The other way, level 80 blue mage. I made a video about this, but I did it in a non-optimal way. So as a level 80 blue mage, make sure you get the level 80 gear, the crippler and or phantasmal gear will work just fine. The crippler is from Yulmore with poetics. The phantasmal gear you have to beat Goldor in the Carnival. As for the melds, you don't really need them, but I have grade 8 determination and spell speed. The weapon does not matter since it does not give you stats. The best place for this is in Garlemald because all of the zone is level 83 fates. Elpis and Ultima Thule will not be a good place because they're above 83. Davnir and Labyrinthos, the other half of the map, is above your level, so you can't do those. So that's why I chose Garlemald. Alright, so we're going to go to the moon for this demonstration on how to do Blue Mage efficiently for fates. So the first thing you guys are going to do, if you're doing with the Blue Mage, is get hydropull, flying sardine if the enemies are not close enough, ultravibration, ram's voice, healer mimicry, gob skin is optional, and then pump cure for emergencies only. Go into the duty finder, click on the unrestricted party, and then pick a trial, since they do not count towards the dungeon allowances. And then simply go into the fate and hydropull if they're close enough. They have a pretty good range. Freeze, and then ultra vibrate. Quickly go into the duty. This will reset your cooldowns. See, ultra vibration is back up, and quickly leave. The fate will still be there, and the progress is still there as well. So these enemies can't hurt, so that's why I say have mimicry and healer and gobskin on hand just in case. And you do this 3 times. So 2 times into the duty and 3 times with ultra vibration. And this is the fastest way to do it. When I did a video about this, I overcomplicated things. And the fates that have 4 enemies is the fastest. And then you're done. So gold will give you 14. Anything below that will not count towards your shared fates. So make sure they're always gold. If you are going to be getting to a fate and it's not going to be able to be completed in time, still do it, because you still get a consolation prize of whatever gemstones that you get. So do it even if you're going to fail it. All right, it's worth it in the end. Okay, so that is how you guys do this with Blue Mage. Simple and easy as possible. So you don't need all this crap. If you want to, you can use Choco Meteor with your Chocobo out to do maximum damage of 300 potency, but you really don't need to do that. Also, if you want, you also can bring Angel Snacks if you like. It's a good regen. But other than that, as long as you have those spells, you should be good to go. And you'll be able to cap your 1,000 in no time. Or if you're going for the Wyver mount, which is the Bicolor gemstone vouchers, this is a good way to do it too. The other thing I want to point out that each of the areas has their own Gemstone Trader. So if you do not have the one that goes for all of them in the city-states, this is where you'll find each one. So by having them maxed out, you actually will get the music tied to that zone, and sometimes you'll find housing items. And of course a riding map for ground speed only. But since you'll have flying unlocked by the time this is done, there's no reason to have these except for completionists. And then you have the materials in the zone specifically. So if you don't have them, like I said, shared from the city-states, this is where you'll find them for each of the zones. So they're definitely worth doing. And these cannot be bought off the market board, so if you want these yourself, you're going to have to work for them. I really wish they would do that more often. But that's everything you guys will need to know on how to farm your Bicolor gemstones before Dawntrail releases. My prediction, end of June, maybe early July, but we'll find out at a later date. So have fun with your fates, and good luck. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a Patreon supporter, YouTube member, or support me on Ko-Fi. Links in the description down below. And a huge thank you to all my YouTube members, Patreon supporters, and Ko-Fi members. And a huge extra thank you to the members on screen. So until next time, be sure to walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Take care.